everyone. I hope you can hear me. So please let me know in the chat if you can do that. Or if you can hear me, rather. Let me see. I don't know if anyone's watching yet. I'm gonna put maybe like a let's see. You know what? I'm gonna just check myself. I don't know if anyone. Oh, okay. Hi, Alana. I hope you're doing well. It's good that you can hear me, though. I want to put like a banner or something, like pin a comment. I'm trying to figure this out. Okay, let's see. Okay. Let's see. What am I doing? What does this do? Show? Oh, okay. That's what that does. Okay. So that's what a banner is. I haven't used StreamYard in like forever. So yeah. So how's everyone doing? Let me know what you're all planning to be doing. I am taking part in the tarot readathon that was created by Deja's Book World and Noelle's 7 Pages. I did leave their announcement videos linked in the description box below if anyone is interested in checking it out and knowing what that is. But it's pretty much just a brief summary. It's pretty much like a readathon where you have to pull tarot cards, and each tarot card has a tarot prompt, or a reading prompt rather, that is you can associate with a book. You can choose a book that's associated with the prompt, and then you have to read that book and then submit it for points and things like that. There's like teams, so you would join a team. I'm on Team Cups. So yes, so I pulled the Four of Pentacles, which the prompt for this was read a book that has rich people drama or rich/wealthy characters. And then Team Cups. Team Cups is a significator. So each week, Noelle will pull a card for a team challenge. So each team has their own challenge. So I'm on Team Cups, and we have the challenge associated with the Moon card, which is read a book that explores the supernatural or paranormal. So I meshed them together and was like, okay, can I find a rich person, rich people, but also paranormal together? I randomly just searched billionaire paranormal on like on like Kindle Unlimited, and I found this random book. It's called After I Fall. It's by Melissa Cersei, I think is the surname. Apologies if that's not how you pronounce that, so I apologize. And it is called After I Fall. It's a billionaire vampire romance. And I was like, okay, it fits both. It's rich people, it's vampires, which is paranormal, so it's great. So I'm going to read that during our sprint, which I'll probably start maybe around 7, maybe around 7:15ish, and we'll go for 40 minutes reading or doing things. If people want to do productive things, like they have tasks and stuff to do, please do so. Get your stuff done. This is like a great way to be motivated and things. And I'll put a timer on the screen after and things like that. Okay, so hi, Nat. Welcome. So you're here watching on your TV with the channel open on your laptop. Fantastic. Because I don't want to read Twilight. I've already read Twilight. I don't want to reread Twilight. Like, it's bad. Yeah, I don't want to reread Twilight. So, and I wouldn't really say, well, there are wealthy rich characters, obviously, the Cullens, but I don't know. I don't know. No. Also, Twilight is pretty long, and I kind of want to finish this tonight. Let me see how long this is. If I can find it. Let's see. Okay. Book details. Let's see. This is only 182 pages. I can like finish this tonight. Yeah, I can finish this pretty quickly, actually. And I have another book that I started that I will continue probably after. But yes, this is part of the Immortal Billionaires series. Here, I'll send a link for it in case anyone is interested to it. Let me just sign into this. Okay, maybe I will do this on my iPad. Amazon.com. Let's see. After I fall. No, that's not what I wanted. That is not what I wanted. So, yes. I can tell you a vampire story in 10 minutes. Yeah, that's not the point of the... You could, but that's not the point of the readathon. I actually have to read the book, not be told a story. And so, yes. Why can't I find this book? They're Immortals. I'm going to send a link, and I can't find it. There we go. There we go. I'm sorry, I'm not sure what you're asking, Burjesh. I don't know what you're asking. Let's see. Okay, let me pop the link in the chat. Paste. That's the link to the book I'm reading that I just sent. So, yes. Has to be a published book. It has to be a published book. Has to be available through Goodreads. So if it's able to be found on Goodreads, it counts. So short stories written by people and fan fiction don't count, unfortunately. So yes. So yes. Okay. I want to see if the timer that I picked out, the sounds work. So let's test that. So we know if it does or not. Okay. Share. Okay, so let me know if you can see the timer, first of all, or see the shared screen. And then I'm going to turn on the sounds, and you let me know if you can hear them. Because they have... Okay, perfect then. Now that we got I can't talk and have the sound going at the same time, so I have to mute myself, or else you won't be able to hear me. So that's good. Okay, so that's paused for now. At least we have that ready to go for when it is 15. So yes. So yes, if anyone else is going to be reading something or doing something productive, feel free to share what you are reading or what you are doing in the chat, and we will get going very soon. Okay. Oh, that's great, Nat. Lisa's book is amazing. Okay, so I'm going to this. I am going to do that. Add this back. And we will get started with everything. Okay. Let me hide that. There we go. Okay, so sprint 1 is done. So let us know in the comments what you read, what you did, how far you got, and things like that. So for me, I'm reading After I Fall, which is an Immortal Billionaires book. It's book 1. I'm 17% in. I'm currently on chapter 4. Yeah, chapter 4. So I read 27 pages out of the 175 pages so far. So let's take a look at the chat. So let's see. Okay, so Nat said that she got through 3 cards and then researched a possible counterfeit deck for someone because I'm addicted to my phone. Yes, addicted to the phone. Yes, me too. So, which cards did you get through? And which deck were you researching? Because I'd be interested to know that. Also, hello, Marwa. Hopefully I pronounced that correctly. And thank you so much. Thanks so much for joining. Let us know what you're going to be reading or what you're going to be doing if you're doing something productive instead. Oh, I'm not actually doing tarot readings. So this is reading sprints, not tarot read. Like I'm not doing readings for people. We're reading books. The point of reading sprints is to read books, or you can do like a productive task during the sprint itself. But I'm not doing tarot readings. No, I don't do that on my channel. So yes, but feel free to read, pick up a book, or do something that you've been putting off during the sprint. So yes, and let us know the Kitten Tarot. The Kitten Tarot. Interesting. I'm gonna Google that. Kitten Tarot. Kitten Tarot. Either that or it's like from a deck from like Asia or something. Or it's a deck that's on Make Playing Cards. One of the two. One of the two. 5, 6, and 7 of Wands. Those are some good cards. How are you looking? You're working with the Spirit Song Tarot, right? How are you liking that deck? Also, this Kitten Tarot. Yeah, I don't like it. I'm not really always a big fan of black and white decks. Not a fan of black and white decks. And that is for sure. For sure. Yeah. Oh, you don't love it? So you don't love it? Damn. I find that deck like soft. The soft deck. Because I do own that deck. I do own that deck in my collection. Haven't used it in a hot minute though. But I do own that deck. I don't own that many decks. from that particular creator. I have that one, and then the Joie de Vivre. I think the other one is the Joie de Vivre. Yeah, that's a good way to bond with a deck. It's a great way to bond with a deck, in my opinion. A great way to bond. So yes. Yeah. Yep. There goes my neighbor's dog, barking like usual. I should put on some lights after because it's starting to get dark. Also, if your friend likes cat decks, you should suggest Catacorn Tarot, or what's that one from Y Spell? Y Spell's Paws Tarot, Cat Paws Tarot. What's it called? Y Spell. Here we go. Y Spell. They have a tarot deck that's really cute and it's cat related. Yeah. Paws Tarot. Those are some good ones. Ooh, the Atomic Cat deck. Let me Google that. Atomic Cat Tarot. This I don't know. Oh, that's interesting. Looks like space related. Kind of gives Jetson vibes. Yeah, this is giving Jetson vibes. I like this. This is cool. Oh my god, look at that. That's so cool. I like this. This is a good. This is a nice deck. So cute. Yeah, this is nice. What am I waiting on from Kickstarter? My Friend Fire and the Cracked Amethyst Tarot. Yeah, those are the ones that I'm waiting for specifically from Kickstarter in terms of like decks and stuff. Oh, and I'm waiting for a bunch of stuff from publishing houses too. Couple decks from Watkins, couple of things from Wiser Books, and a couple of things from Red Feather. So yes. Good. That deck is so good. Did you just get like the regular deck, or did you get any of the minis as well? For the Cracked Amethyst, I love her art style. This is like the updated version of the idiosyncratic deck, idio something. I don't know how you say that. Let me go to Kickstarter. Oh, okay. I backed the main deck and the 2 minis. Nope. This Cracked Amethyst Tarot. Campaign. Sorry, rewards, actually. Yeah. Idiosyncratic deck. Idiosyncratic. I don't know if I'm pronouncing that correctly, to be honest with you. And then the mini amethyst oracle. I can't wait to get them. I'm so excited. Like, so excited. Yep. So, yes. Yes. Okay, so in a few minutes, we'll do another sprint. And then we can keep doing what we're doing, reading. I want to finish this book tonight and just get it over with. So far it's okay. The main male character, which is the vampire guy who's like rich and everything, he owns this restaurant, like an Italian restaurant. And the main female character is this girl from a small town that comes to like New York and gets a job in his restaurant. So yeah, so far they haven't met. So yes, but I like the dual point of view of this particular book, where it's like one chapter is her and then the next chapter is him and stuff like that. This so far in this chapter, it's like sometimes the two of them, and it tells you like when you're going into the other character's point of view, which is great. So yeah, so far so good, but I'm only 17% in. So yes. So if you're just joining us on the reading sprints, because I see a few extra people have joined, we'll be doing another sprint shortly in like, I don't know, 3 minutes. And 3 minutes. So yes, and then we keep reading, keep doing what we're doing. I have 7 minutes left of this chapter. So yes. Yes. Oh yeah, I already did this. And then I'm going to read, or continue reading rather, my book for, what was the card that I pulled? The 10 of Cups. Yep, the 10 of Cups. 10 of Cups. So, yes. Super excited. Okay, let's clear all of that. We are going to do 1 more minute until we do the sprint. I'm just going to add this to the stage. And we're going to go. Very shortly. Okay, let's do the sprint. Okay, so hello everyone. Welcome back from the sprint. So let's see. Let us know if you are new to the sprint or if you're still here from the beginning. Let us know what you've been doing, what you've been reading, how far you got, and things like that in the chat. And let's see what's going on in the chat. So we have someone new here. Hello, DJ Lamar. I'm good. How are you? Hello? Hello? Yes. So I'll wait for you to answer. I am now 34% into my book. So again, for anyone new, I'm reading After I Fall, which is part of the Immortal Billionaires series. I can't remember who this is by. Let me just see. By Melissa Cercia or something. So yes. And let's see here what's going on. Yeah, so I'm 34% in. It's fine. Like, there's some funny moments. Honestly, I'm like laughing and stuff at times. Some of the characters just crack me up, honestly. The main male character, his name is Ozzy. He's the vampire in the book, and absolutely ridiculous. This guy's ridiculous, honestly. He's the billionaire. He's a playboy. Yeah, playboy, but he wants Raven, who is the female character in this book, who works for him. She works at his restaurant or whatever, and she's new to like New York City. She's like from like a small town or whatever. I'm having a good time. That's all I'm gonna say. It's a good time so far. So yes. Yeah, DJ Lamar, are you reading anything? Planning to read anything? Any kind of books? Or do something productive? We'll do another sprint at 9 p.m. So yes. And if there's anyone else, I don't know. So you're reading a horror novel? Okay. What's it called? What is it called? I like horror. Horror's good. Are you reading for the tarot readathon, or you're just reading? So yeah, let us know. Let us know the name of the book. Anyone else reading or doing something? Ooh, okay. I got Nat says got through 7 cards this time and only got temporarily distracted by Instagram. Good job, Nat. Good job. Which cards? Because you said before that you did the 5, 6, and 7 of wands. So which cards now have you gotten through? Let us know. Yes, but what are you reading? That's the question. What are you reading? Share the name of the book so people can know. Okay. Now, also, I got to learn about taking permanent marker off cards. Oh, okay, because I can't spell. Oh, okay, that's good. Good trick to know, especially if you're writing on your card, like if you're modding your deck. So that's good. That's good to know. That's very good to know. Okay, Alana says she's still here. She did the dishes. She's sitting and planning some future videos. So let's continue with my rich vampire story. Oh my god. A beautiful one named Star. Oh, this story, Alana, this story. But that's good that you did the dishes and that you're planning. Good job on that. That's great. It sounds very productive, which is the point. The point. Yes. Okay, you got through 7, 8, 9, and 10 of wands. And then ace through 5 of cups. Nice. Nice. Yeah, I like that. I love the aces. Aces are some of my fave cards in the tarot. So yeah. So that's good. That's good. So how are things with the spirit song? Getting better or no? do let us know that. So while we wait, yeah, so I think I'm wondering what the other books in the series, like who are they specifically, because the series covers, I'm assuming, different characters. After I break, what's this about? Let's see. Does this one not have a synopsis? Oh my god, it doesn't even have a synopsis or nothing. Let's see. Let me go to Goodreads. Okay. Okay. So you're planning to just do the whole thing and then use it for readings. Okay, that's good. No, Alana says that she loves the Spirit Song deck. Same. I haven't used mine in a while too. I do love it as well. But I have not used mine in a hot minute, honestly. Okay. Okay, so the next book is other characters, Piper and Lux. And then it's number 3. Okay, number 3 is between Cassius and someone named Harley, maybe? Okay. I don't know. Number 4 is who? Brooklyn and Cade. Okay. Oh, there's only 4. Interesting. Okay. So we will do another sprint in 1 minute. I am starting to get tired though. So maybe after this sprint, maybe I'll stop. We'll see how it goes after 40 minutes. Okay, let's see. Add this back to the stage. Okay, so we'll do another sprint and see you back here in 40 minutes. Okay, welcome back, everyone, from the sprint. So let us know where you are, how far you've gotten in the sprint, and whatever you were reading if you're new, if you just came in and haven't let anyone know yet. I'm like 58% now into the book, and yeah, I'm enjoying it. Honestly, it's a good time, nothing serious. It's just, a good silly time in my opinion. I'll probably give it like a good, let's see, maybe a 3.5, maybe a 4 when we get to, we'll see when I get to the end if like I'll give it a 4, but like it's fun. And there's a lot of moments where I'm just like laughing. I'm like, this is hilarious. And I love a good, silly, funny moment, in my opinion. There are characters that I'm like, ugh, I hate this character. I hate this character. This character's nuts, crazy. So, yeah. So, let's see here. Okay, so Alana says that she's currently using the decks that she talked about in her Marilyn birthday video that we did together, me and her. And then she said, "You are happily talked about in my latest videos." Oh, that's so nice. I have not had much time to watch YouTube, so I'm like behind in my video watching, to be honest with you. Most of the time when I get home from work, I'm just like, I just want to relax and read. So that's what I've been doing. Last month I got through like 15 books in total. So yeah, I've just been reading and things like that. So I haven't gotten to videos. They are on my watch later list, but I haven't gotten to them yet. But thank you for talking about me in your video. That's really cool. And then Nat said that I got through 9 cards this time. I'm like 2 or 3/3 of the way through the deck. Oh, that's cool. That's cool. So I'm assuming you finished the cup suit and is now in the sword suit, right? Because you said that you did Ace 5 of Cups last time. So yeah, I would assume swords is next. Pentacles is usually the last. Let us know. And then Alana said, I get that. Yes. Okay. That's what I thought. That's good. That's good. Then you don't have much more. What, the rest of the sword suit, pentacles, and then the court cards? Because I know the court cards are separate in that particular book. So damn, you're almost done. That's so fast. That's why I love these things. I love these kind of like sprints and things because you get so much done, in my opinion, when people do them. So this is fun. This is great. Anyone else want to share? It says that there's currently 6 people watching, so feel free to share in the chat. I'll probably end soon, like maybe around 10. Okay, what do we have here? And if I don't have an understanding of the court cards after this book, I'm buying Ethany's and trying that. Oh, okay. I have Ethany's book on my wish list. I don't own it. The book that I have on court cards in my collection is the one by Lisa Robertson. Here, I'll show it. This one. Ooh, is that showing up as backwards? Maybe I should fix that. Camera settings. Let's see. Because for me, it's showing up backwards. Maybe that. Let me know if the cover is showing up backwards. I don't know. No, it's not, but that was weird. Okay. Anyway, this one, Core Cards for Beginners by Lisa Robertson. This is the one I have on Core Cards. And what does she do? The way she has this book laid out is she talks about, she has a brief history of the tarot. Then she goes, each chapter is like on the core card. So we have the pages first. So the pages, princesses and children is what she calls the chapter. She goes into the history of the pages, then goes into the page of pentacles. And there's sections on like as a person, as an archetypal influence, as a spiritual influence, as a messenger. Then she goes into the page of swords, page of cups, page of wands, and all the same thing, as a person, as an archetypal influence, as a spiritual influence, and as a messenger. And then she has connecting exercises and spreads for the page. Then she goes into the knights and princes, same thing, kind of the same structure in terms of that. And then chapter 4 is the queens. Again, same structure. And then 5 is the kings. And then she has other kinds of exercises. She goes into chapter 6, which is called Bringing the Kingdoms Together. And there's exercise 1, 2, 3. There's 3 exercises. No, sorry, 4 exercises. And then they have like spreads and things, which is really cool. And if you want, I'll read you an entry. Okay, so I'll read you an entry of this particular book. So we have the page of swords, which is the child of air. Underneath it, it says, he who learns but does not think is lost. He who thinks but does not learn is in great danger. Confucius? There's a quote. So she put a quote. And then personification of air, zodiac signs is Gemini, Libra, and Aquarius. Keywords, investigation, awareness, and examination. And then as a person, it says page, young, childlike, and in many ways innocent. The page of swords is not at all prepared to go into any sort of battle. Just like a child, he is not equipped to make adult decisions. The page of sword lacks the skills of the knight, queen, and king. These distinctions are important as it can often seem like a page of swords child is knowledgeable beyond his or her years. Eager to learn and full of questions, the page of swords can come across a lot more mature than numerical age implies. Don't let this fool you, as this young child is still driving with their training wheels on. It says this page can still contribute, but there is a lack of some necessary skills required in a specific situation, circumstance, or goal. Listen carefully when the page of swords speaks, as their questions are often filled with bits of wonderful wisdom. Be aware enough to know that the question is seeking an answer that you may yourself have to provide. If you have ever been around a small child, you know they ask a lot of questions. In fact, they question pretty much everything. The word why is the most popular word in their vocabulary. Yet, for whatever reason, that changes as we grow. We lose our need to learn and replace it with a false sense of knowing. This page has a lot to teach us about humility. Reading, writing, and talking are personality traits of the Page of Swords. If you don't have children of your own, go see a close friend or family member who will let you borrow their 3 to 6 year old sometime. Notice how this child interacts with the world. Keep pen and paper ready, because the questions, observations, and statements you hear will be worth their weight in gold, or out of the mouths of babes, as they say. Then it goes into the Princess of Swords. So if you're into Thoth, there's a section for that. I'm not going to read that because who cares about Thoth, but you have your understanding in terms of like as a person. And then there's as an archetypal influence. So for the Page of Swords is the closest to a little knight as we get among the page cards. In Llewellyn's classic tarot, we see him practicing his skills, trying to look as grown up as possible, even though we all know he has a long way to go before the sword he holds in his hand will ever belong to him. I mean, let's face it, he hasn't even made it to Squire yet. Chances are he only got his hands on that sword when no one was looking or around to supervise him. It is the Squire's duty to clean, polish, and shine the knight's armor and weapons, not the page. More than likely, this young page was charged with organizing the gear, readying it for his commanding squire. Practice makes perfect, right? Just like the blade feels heavy in a page's hands, your thoughts, worries, and concerns may seem heavy when this card makes its way into a reading. It may also indicate that you may need to seek guidance around your question from someone with more experience than you currently have. Sure, the page may be having a lot more fun waving around that sword, but he could seriously injure himself or someone else with his reckless, untrained actions. There is a reason young knights are trained with wooden swords first. Only when they have learned enough skill can they be armed with a battle weapon. Then and only then are they trained for combat. Not being ready for training is a key component of this card. The Child of Air is practicing with all of his might just to keep that sword up off the ground. Keep in mind that swords are very heavy and it takes time, effort, and daily practice to learn to swing one of those prized metal blades. It's good advice for most of us, especially considering that the swords represent the mind, thoughts, and mental agility, as it does take time, commitment, and daily practice to master one's mental faculties. Just like this young page, this card lets you know you need to get back to learning mode. It may be time to retrain your brain rather, or form a new habit, or even relearn how to make decisions with confidence and clarity. And again, it gives you like the Princess of Swords as well, which is Thoth. And then it goes into as a spiritual influence after that. Spiritual influence, and then it gives you also as a messenger as well, which is really cool. So there's like a lot of information for each card. So I do like this one as well. But if you get Ethany's book, you'll have to let me know what you think of that one, because that one's on my list, but I don't own it. But I do like this one. Other than Lisa's, I do like this one as well. So, yeah. Okay, what else happened here? Yes, when we have time, or when I have time, rather, because my schedule is crazy at the moment. Okay. Night, Alana. Have a good night. I'm actually going to be going in a few minutes too, because I am tired, but I've had fun and I got to read quite a bit, which is fantastic, right? Which was the point. That was the point of me doing this, was to read, to get further into my book. But I'll probably finish it, probably tomorrow, or maybe later. I don't know. Depends if I go to bed or not. So yes. Anyone else have some final things they would like to share or talk about? Gonna drink some water. I will say, though, that I'm having a good time with my book. I don't know if I would recommend it. I guess if you're looking for something that's not serious and just like a silly, goofy time. then you probably might enjoy it. Again, the book I'm reading is After I Fall, which is by Melissa something. Circia or something. I think I sent a link earlier. Can I copy this? Yeah, this link. I don't know if I can copy this text. No, I can't. Okay. So, yes. Okay. Well, in that case, thanks so much, everyone, for joining. I hope everyone had a good time. I hope everyone has a good night or good day, depending on where you are, I guess, or when you're listening to this, if you watch the replay. And yeah, I thank you so much for joining. I hope everyone has a nice weekend. Bye.